What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Oh, sorry about that. Trying to get my phone situated here. It's really hard inside the car. Doesn't want to sit still, and it is dark, so I apologize about that. But I'm traveling, and I wanted to do this update on the GT500. So I appreciate that, random. So basically, I want to touch base on a big update here for the Detroit Auto Show and the GT500 and a lot of little different things I want to touch base on for this next 10 to 15 minutes. I want to start out basically with the GT500. Of course, that's what everybody is looking forward to. That's what everybody really cares about the most, or most people care about, is the GT500. So if you guys remember my previous video that I did, I don't know, maybe a month ago, I said that the GT500 was going to weigh about 4,000 pounds. Now, that sparked a little bit of heat, and a lot of people said, hey, I appreciate that. I really do. What's going on, everybody who's just joined the channel or joined in this video? So the GT500, I said, was going to weigh about 3,900 pounds, maybe 4,000. And basically, you know, people have been really frustrated the fact that the GT500 was going to be heavy. And they basically lie and say, hey, there's no way it's going to be 4,000 pounds. It's going to be 3,200. And everybody was like lying on my channel saying, hey, or not everybody, but there's 20 of them or 30 of them saying, oh, I'm wrong. It's only going to weigh 3,200 pounds. Blah, blah, blah. Just going on and on and on. And to keep a long story short, I told everybody the GT500 was going to be 4,000 pounds. You don't slap a supercharger on an engine and put all that extra weight on with coolers and all that extra fluid and think you're going to be 3,200 pounds. It's not going to happen. The GT350 weighs 3,600 pounds or 3,700 pounds. How are you going to get a GT500 to weigh the same when you're adding extra stuff? So today, I got information on the GT500. The 2020 GT500 is going to weigh 3,900 plus pounds. It's only going to be 300 pounds lighter than a Challenger, okay? And that's not the official figure, but it's going to weigh 3,900 plus. In the auto, it's going to be heavier. It almost always is. So it's going to be just about 4,000 pounds, which means the redeye Challenger only weighs 4,400. So 400 pounds, 40 horsepower means the GT500 would have to have 760 horsepower at least in order to win. And sources are saying that it's going to be 755 horsepower. That means that we're looking at a car that's relatively the same as the redeye. So Dodge was on par when they said when they released the 797 horsepower. They knew that was going to pretty much level the playing field with the GT500. Typically, for every 100 pounds is 10 horsepower, give or take. So if the GT500 is 400 pounds lighter but 40 horsepower short, they're relatively going to be the same, which means we're looking at the redeye and the GT500 battling it out. So Dodge knew this was coming. That's why they released the redeye. Now, with that being said, here comes the big news on the GT500. There's going to be no manual option at launch. None. They're going to have a 7-speed DCT dual clutch transmission, which means it's going to shift fast. So that means that it is going to give a heck of a fight to redeye owners. Even with the 8-speed ZF transmission and the Hellcat and stuff like that, it's still going to be a little bit of a challenge because DCTs naturally shift faster. There's been a lot of, specs that I'm going to detail on the GT500 as the week goes on. But we're going to be looking at, a performance suspension, a cross-plane, cross-plane crank, not a flat plane crank. I was trying to spit that out. But it's not going to be a flat plane by any stretch of the imagination. Now, there's some other automotive news for the auto show. We got the Ford Explorer is going to be offered in a rear-wheel drive only now. Ford Explorer ST Performance Edition with, I'm believing, close to 400 horsepower is coming, We've also got Lincoln that's not officially invited, but it's going to be there. The new N Performance, not M like BMW, N Performance for Hyundai is going to be revealed. Some new vehicle there for them. We also got some Chinese auto manufacturers going to be releasing their first car there. And not only that, we got the new STI coming out. Hopefully it's going to have more than 310 horsepower, not to mention the Toyota Supra that everybody wants to talk about. So here's the lowdown on the Supra. If you don't already know, I'll do another video on that. The XT6 SUV is going to be coming out as well. So here's what we know about the new Supra. The new Supra is going to have two engines. One's going to be a B48, one's going to be a B58. If you guys don't know what they are, those are the Z4 BMW engines. They also come in the X3, M30i, and M40i. The B48 is a four-cylinder producing 258 horsepower, or 248 horsepower, excuse me, 270 foot-pound of torque. That's going to be the base engine for the Supra. The next engine up is going to be the B58. The B58 is the M40i engine, which is very similar in ways to the S55, which is the revision for the BMW M3 from 2011, 12-ish and up. It's slightly similar in ways to the N55, which is an engine I owned and built over 450 horsepower in my 335i. So I'm very familiar with the S55, which means somewhat familiar with the B58 going in the Supra. Even though the B58 has the same similar horsepower, just a little bit lower than the S55, and the engines are similar, the S55 has different wrist pins, connecting rods, crank, as well as pistons themselves. Head studs and valves are a little bit different on the S55, so don't expect M3 performance out of the new Supra, but you're going to have decent performance. It's going to be 385 horsepower roughly for that new Supra, and it's basically, you could look at it as being a beefed up B58, which is basically a downgraded S55. So that's basically what the Supra is it's a cross between the S55 and a B58, but it's a B58 power plant, which is a twin scroll turbo V6. That means you're not going to have a lot of lag. So I'm very excited about that Supra. With that kind of power and weighing around 3,500 pounds, I expect the Supra to do 0 to 60 in the 4-second range, like 4.5, 4.6, maybe a little less, 4.3. It really just depends, but it's a really great power plant. And when it comes to the N55, B48, B58, and the S55, the N54, which was before the N55, I'm very familiar with those engines. As far as the Camaro, it's going to be getting the 755 horse engine in the next year or so. But guess what, guys? Even bigger news than that, okay? Even bigger news than all of that. Today I got a message. I'm going to be doing a video on this separately, okay? Let's smash those likes if you guys want to hear some more Mopar news. Let's get those likes up because we've got 20 likes and over 250 people in here. Smash the like button. I got some good news coming at you right now. Check this out. Has anybody in here seen the Dodge Lego commercial? I'm sure you guys have seen that new Lego commercial that was on Facebook and YouTube and all over the place. Well, Dodge did something really crazy. I got a message today with a picture of the back end of the Challenger, okay? And on the back end of this Lego toy, or it might even be the real car because I haven't seen the commercial in a couple weeks. I got to look at it again. But on the back of this Challenger, it said the word old, L-O-L-D, old, and right after that said 919, old 919, okay? Anybody who knows that anything I've said about the Angel in the past knows that I've said it's going to have 909 or 919 horsepower. It was going to be a detuned Hellephant. It wasn't going to run the Hellephant supercharger. It wasn't going to be an exact Hellephant. It was going to be slightly less for emissions. I've been saying this for 3 weeks now, a month. So Dodge has basically just leaked 919. Now, I've been telling you guys this. A lot of people like to criticize. Not really a lot, but dozens and dozens and dozens of people criticize. Hey, I told you guys that the Angel was going to be a detuned Hellephant. It was going to maybe have a slightly different supercharger, slightly detuned horsepower. But I said 909 or it was going to be 919. So it's safe to say that the new Angel is going to be 919 horsepower. That's a lot of power, especially for a car that's going to weigh less than the Demon. So anybody who's asking, can the new Angel run 8s without all-wheel drive? Probably not. So we're most likely going to be looking at a 940. If the Demon can get 965 and the average driver can get 98, 99, that means the average driver in the Angel should be able to get 95. 9.6, which means they're probably going to peak out at 930, 940. So the Angel is going to be awesome. I appreciate that. My brother's in the channel. Check out his channel. This Can't Be Happening. Check out his channel right now. Super hilarious stuff. All one word, lowercase. This Can't Be Happening. He makes fun of cars, makes joke, life, all kinds of stuff. Also, shout out Ace Rollin. He's in Chicago. Another guy that I met back in the day up at the Paulette Family Cruising events that we did back there last year. But in any case, also check me out on Twitch since I'm giving shout outs after hours on Twitch. Check me out, twitch.tv. Sign up for a free account. Chat with me, video games after hours. Can ask car questions, doesn't matter. Pick my brain, just hang out. But I just want to make this update on the New York Auto Show. The Ford Explorer, the Ford Ranger, the Mustang GT500, a new Hyundai N-Line Performance. We also got the new SUV from Kia coming. Lincoln's going to be on the bill. We're also going to have some updates from Mopar, so stay tuned. I expect more teasing going on from Mopar. My redeye is still mysteriously wherever it is. Hopefully it'll be here in the next couple of days. I'll keep you guys updated on that. What's up, Arnie? If you're just joining the chat, Dodge officially teased in the Lego commercial another Easter egg. Not only did Steve Beam says we're working on a car that's going to get us into the 8s, today, there's also been another Easter egg found out about the commercial they released a few weeks ago that says old 919. And if you put that together with what I said before about 919 horsepower detuned Hellephant, there's more confirmation for you on 919 horsepower. Look up the Lego commercial. I will put a photo on my Instagram. Everybody in here in chat, like right now, go over to my Instagram. I am going to upload the photo to Instagram. As soon as this video posts to YouTube, go to Instagram, check out the photo. It's a photo still grabbed from the commercial from Dodge, and it says 919. So the Angel's going to be 919 horsepower most likely, which is what I said anyway. So yeah, I'm definitely going to update you guys on that. I got another video coming out tomorrow. Thank you so much to everybody in here. You guys are the absolute best. My video on the Angel has reached 270,000 views. Oh my God. It's pretty awesome if you ask me. So you guys are the best. I'm here working, traveling across the country. Well, not country, but, you know, 2 different states. Got some work I'm doing here. And I had to stop and hang out with you guys as always. You guys are my Drive with Demons family. I always make time for you. Don't forget, when this video posts to YouTube, like it, comment, and share. Create a conversation. And yeah, I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. I just want to definitely update you on what's going on at the the Detroit Auto Show. I keep saying New York Auto Show because I got my registration set for the New York Auto Show. Let's see. John said, redeye fell off a train that runs right by my place. I've been funny, yeah. Oh, John, that's hilarious. Thanks, Social. Thanks to everybody in this chat for watching this video. Like I said, going to be great stuff tomorrow. We're going to see you guys tomorrow on the live feed. Everybody in here, keep your fingers crossed that my redeye will show up tomorrow. Again, check out the store, drivewithdemons.com. Support the channel, t-shirts, key tags, hoodies, and more. Check me out on Twitch. Sign up for a free account and hang out with me there after hours, as well as check out my brother's channel. This Can't Be Happening. You guys don't want to miss out on my brother's channel. He just did a review on a BMW and made fun of it. It's going to be hilarious. He's already making fun of my Hellcat and my redeye. You don't want to miss that. This Can't Be Happening. All one word, lowercase. Check out my brother's channel right now. Go subscribe. He's got 100 subscribers. Let's get him 2. And like this video. Let's get the likes up. We'll see you guys on the next video. Just want to make a quick video for you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for stopping in. You guys are the absolute best. And I can't say everybody's name individually because there's too many of you guys in here, but you guys know who you are. You're all the best. I love everybody. Thanks again. Oh, Dominic, fake news. The only thing fake is your comment. But no, that's the only thing that's fake in here. I don't see how this is fake news. Everything I said right now is plain facts. But that's cool. You just gave me a free view. Thanks so much. Peace out, guys.